You. What up? All right. We got another one from CMTOWN Animated from Saul. And this is the argument at Rite Aid. The argument at Rite Aid. Okay. What happened? What is this argument about? Let's check it out. Here we go.
Rite Aid. It's not just a store. It's a solution.
At least it's animated.
We'll be in space.
Dude, I was in line at Rite Aid today, and there was a black dude in front of me who was like, he had like rings on it. I don't want to be like, the guy looked like a drug dealer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leather jacket, very like a New Jack City kind of look.
That's awesome.
But he
Rings.
Yeah, but he was like maybe in his like mid to late 30s.
Uh-huh.
And then there was an older black guy behind him, and then a younger black guy at the cash register, and an old Puerto Rican guy as a security guard.
Were you horny?
No, I just was trying to buy a candy bar.
Okay.
And the older black guy says to the guy behind the counter, who's like 17 or whatever, he's like, does some dumb fucking old guy joke.
Yeah.
And then he starts talking to the security guard. He's like, a security, or whatever. The guy's he's old. He's just fucking old.
Yeah.
And he's just saying, it sounds
doing
like
his bits.
Sounds like
got his material.
Yeah, he's like, Merry Christmas. We're blessed to make it
one-liners.
through another Christmas or whatever. He's like, I'll be 50 in January. It's a blessing to make it to 50. That you make it there. He just keeps talking about it. And the guy in front of me is getting like pissed. And and him
The guy with the rings.
The guy with the rings is getting pissed. And then the fucking the guy behind me is like talking to the security guard, and he's like, because it's crazy out there now. And the guy's like, yeah, man, it's getting worse, And he's like, I was born in '63, and it's the younger generation, doing knockout game stuff or whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the older black guy's like, yeah, they're crazy now. Shit. They don't know what it is, And the guy in front of me is like, y'all talking this bullshit? Ain't nobody talking about the police killing black kids? And then he like storms out, and the guy's like, you forgot your receipt, man. And he's like, I don't need it. And then he's like ran out and peeled out in the parking lot, and it was like, thank God no one asked me what I thought. I mean, good Lord. And just being terrified that somebody's going to be like...
You have to weigh in on this one.
Yeah, right. That it's like, I don't know, what do you think? And I'm like, please just let me buy this game.
I just want to I just need this Reese's tree.
Please you guys fight amongst each other.
I would have started. It's part of the plan that you kind of do this.
Adam in that situation would have been like, guys, you're on the same side.
Brothers.
Brothers.
We're all Bed-Stuy brothers.
Yeah. Listen, we're all from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Friedland has done it again. A viral video of him using the N-word at a Rite Aid. And he's like, no, you're just different kinds of I'm not saying that you are. It's that look, I'm just saying that and good Lord.
No,
who will stop
I was
him?
quoting Most Def.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, I would have started a rap cipher.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I would have spit some conscious bars. You know,
you would
I mean?
either have tried to record them on your phone.
No, stop that.
God damn, that rocks.
No, it was the most uncomfortable place to be.
That's
to be
brutal.
The white man standing in between that intergenerational conflict about...
It's a play. You're basically watching like a scene in a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
Like it's that
I'm in the middle of fences.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have a cold and I need a candy bar to feel better.
What kind of candy?
It would have been great. I should have just been like, I'm learning how to buy things.
Dude, that's 100% what you do.
Yeah.
If you're ever in that situation, pretend to be mentally disabled.
I'm learning how to buy things.
I love everybody.
You should have just said,
like, and you have your own credit cards and you drive.
Yes.
Yes. They teach you that now.
we drive now.
The younger generations know how to do that stuff now.
I didn't expect this many follow-ups.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm retarded.
Checkmate,
Yeah.
you black motherfucker.
He just becomes a Jewish guy.
Oh, I'm retarded,
Yeah.
you black son of a
You
bitch.
son of a bitch.
Goddamn. I love that fucking riff, man.
I would like that to take that around with me in my life.
You would never use it correctly.
This is your life. You would do it wrong.
This is my life.
You'd be
It's
like,
true.
guys, you want to hear my synthesizer? Like, we're arguing.
Yeah, you have to do it after saying something fucking awesome.
I say awesome shit all the time.
Okay, do one for
Adam's
do
like,
one.
you know, because he's right. Adam would try to agree with the old guy before he knew the other guy was mad and then gotten beaten up.
Well, I think you should respect your elders.
Yep.
He's like, they don't.
No, yeah, he
it's not
would've-
about Malcolm X anymore. It's about Malcolm X Y. You know, talking about
Play the riff.
using the bathrooms that you want.
Ah!
That nation of going to the bathroom.
That was pretty epic.
Well, okay, Adam, prove you can use the fucking guitar. Say something good that deserves the drop.
Say something good that deserves the drop.
let's hear a
Deserves the
joke
guitar
from you.
drop, or if,
A
even a
joke
phrase.
or something cool.
Just anything cool that deserves. For example, I said in a Jewish voice, "I'm retarded, you black son of a bitch."
do a joke that's not a humble brag with vocal fry.
I never have done that. I've vocal fried, but I've never bragged. Mm-hmm. Play the riff.
No.
I said, say something that's
That
not
doesn't
a
get it.
humble brag
Okay.
in vocal fry. And you
then you
said,
say, "I've never bragged."
I've never bragged.
Which is sort of
Is
a brag.
that a brag?
Yep.
Okay, fine.
Is that what a brag is?
I don't even know. I've never bragged before.
All right, I'll say something cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
But I mean, in all seriousness, I could see you just going completely the wrong direction in that situation.
For sure.
That is
No, I would.
That
I
is
just-
your danger zone.
No, I would keep my head down.
For like 2 exchanges.
I live
yeah.
in New York City. I
At
know
a
what
certain
it's like
point-
to see people arguing in public.
If it escalated, you would have tried to have intervened and used some kind of emotional appeal to get them to not.
Well, yeah, the art of the break dance.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, we got a couple sucker MCs fighting with each
Yeah,
other.
you guys are being sucker MCs
Yeah.
right now.
Have I?
Okay.
you
now
somehow
let's-
miss both of their generations.
Have you guys ever seen Friday? You're just like,
Listen, no, it's not that. It's we've
Like,
all
guys,
seen Friday.
John Witherspoon just died.
come on, show some respect for John Witherspoon.
The older generation.
Of course, we've all seen How to Be a Menace in South Central. We've all seen Boys in the Hood. You know,
Yes.
these are things we can all, agree
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Shit
find
was
common ground over. You know, that's probably what I would do.
yeah,
I would say, hey guys, what do you think of the Obama presidency?
yeah. And they're like, we don't know who that is.
We don't know who Obama is.
They didn't?
What do you say?
Yeah.
Well, I would say you guys need a chickadee.
We've never
chickadee,
seen those movies either. We like Woody Allen movies.
You need a chickadee chickadee.
Why did you
check
assume we
your
like
facts.
those?
You like Woody Allen movies?
Yeah,
Well, so do I. And that's
I
common
thought you
ground.
liked the other shit. You fucking liar.
I like
Adam.
both.
And then they fucking fuck you in the ass. dude.
No.
Like,
That's it. We're gonna kill every white person in the store who isn't retarded. I'm like, just a reminder, I'm over here buying
we're
candy.
over here being pretty cool guys.
I'm buying
We're
a
getting
candy because I've got
candy.
the sniffles.
and I'm Jewish and retarded.
That's a good character.
Yeah,
The retarded Jew.
yeah. Or like a Jewish guy that's trying to get out of an anti-Semitic hate crime. He's like, "Don't hurt me, I'm Jewish." And they're like, "Yeah, that's why we're doing it." He's like, "I'm just a Jew. I'm a whiny Jewish guy. Don't hurt me." And they're like, "No, but that
That's
that
the
is
whole
why
point,
we're
man.
doing it."
Yeah, that's where.
And he's like, "Oh, well, in that case, I guess, yeah, go ahead."
Well, then, yeah. Do it then, you fucking homos.
I guess. Oh, yep. Sorry, I didn't realize that you were anti-Semitically hate crime. I thought maybe that would get me out of it.
Have you ever been hate crimed, Adam?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Sometimes, Nick will make a joke at me that'll make me feel hate
Nick,
crime.
yeah.
You think Nick's hate crimed you?
Yeah.
I've never.
Nick
hate
is the
crime.
one.
No, you haven't, buddy. I know you haven't.
I've never.
Has anyone
made-
ever vandalized your home?
Yeah, I got one that said "Go back to Africa." And
Did you really?
I said, it's funny because my parents are from Africa, but they probably thought I was African American.
They
Remember
are.
when you flipped off that black lady?
I thought it was stop.
That was awesome.
That story rules.
It was a black Corolla,
A very unique vehicle.
which are very common, as everyone knows. And I didn't see from afar who was driving it. I thought it was Stav.
So you gave a black lady the finger, huh?
Yes, I did. But it was on accident.
How did she take to it?
Well, she said as long as the intent was not to flip me off, she was fine with it.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, she did not take it well. She said, "Fuck you" to me.
I love seeing you get disrespected, man.
Oh, constantly.
It's awesome.
Just constant.
It is very funny.
Stay out of those conversations. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know. When I go to the store, I'm trying to be in and out. Not trying to conversate, or even if I find a conversation interesting, or like, I'm gone. Like in and out. But yeah, I think Adam would try to intervene and try to, try to solve the problem. But this nigga Nick said he would act like he was retarded. I mean, just put some headphones on or act like you're on your phone. You don't have to act like that, Nick. You have to go to the extreme. Just put your phone up to ear, just act like you're on the phone, or start looking at your phone. That's what I do when I don't want to engage or be involved in the conversation anywhere. Pull out the phone. That's the problem solver right there. Man.